to England to study management at the Cranfield School of Management, where there was a strong emphasis on putting knowledge into action. George is a loving husband, a devoted father, grandfather, and uncle, a dynamic executive, and a proud Bahamian. The 22 years he spent as General Manager of the Water and Sewage Corporation was one of the highlights of his professional life. It was a position from which he drew tremendous pride because it allowed him to spearhead the transformation of a vital service and gave him opportunities to improve the quality of life for Bahamians across our archipelago. American essayist and poet Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well." George Moss has made a difference in the lives of his fellow citizens. He led the transition of the Water and Sewage Corporation from a department within the Ministry of Works to a standing statutory entity. Of course, he could not do this without the support of his executive team and the whole Water and Sewage Corporation family. As General Manager, he worked with the government to recruit the right staff at every level of the organization to make the necessary infrastructural upgrades. Anyone who knows my father knows that he epitomizes what a hands-on leader looks like. Resolute, tireless, and stern. George Moss always asked more of himself than he ever demanded of anyone under his authority. He could suffer nothing less than excellence in his own performance. As the first Bahamian General Manager for the corporation, he learned a great deal on the job. He never stopped learning. He never stopped researching, never stopped improving himself so that he could in turn improve the organization he served. Along with his continuing professional development, he was passionate about the professional development of all staff, ensuring that they had the training in place to contribute to the service. He maintained an open door policy with employees, and over the years, many men and women inside and outside of the corporation benefited from his quiet wisdom as he played the role of mentor and guide. Improving the operations of the Water and Sewage Corporation was a point of personal and national pride for him. As mentioned previously, after he left Water and Sewage, he led the development of the Public Utilities Corporation. But other than that, he also, throughout his time at Water and Sewage Corporation, served on the Holy Family Church's Parish Council with Monsignor Culmer. Also the school boards of Xavier's College and St. Augustine's College. Following his retirement, he made a significant contribution to the planning and construction of the new Aquinas College on Gladstone Road. He worked tirelessly, not just for his family, but to make the Bahamas better. He knew he was making the Bahamas stronger for the next little girl or little boy with big dreams from Chester's. If Dad was speaking to you today, I imagine he would say, "I am humbled by your recognition of my contribution." He would give a big thank you to Maggie, his wife, for supporting, loving, and understanding him through 49 years of marriage. He would encourage you all to continue developing water and sewage services that are future-proof and ensure that the right people with the right training and education are in place to see the corporation through the challenges of the 21st century. If George Moss has a legacy, it is a legacy written in water. This may seem a weak and impermanent legacy to some, but to those of us with a measure of patience, we know that the tiniest stream can carve its mark into the greatest mountain given enough time. To those with fortitude to wait, we know that in even the driest of deserts, clear rain must eventually fall. To those with insight, we know water not only sustains life, it powers innovation and progress. To those with wisdom, we know water not only purifies, but it inspires art and faith. It takes a special kind of man to leave a legacy written in water. Ladies and gentlemen, now that legacy written in water will be commemorated with the naming of the Water and Sewage Corporation's building. We, the family of E. George Moss, could not be more proud of him. We could not be more proud of his accomplishments, and we could not be more proud that his colleagues, his government, and the country he loves so deeply have honored him in this way. We thank you, and he thanks you.